Hey, this is my Ring of Honor DVD review of Road to the Title. This took place in 2002. This is the fourth show. Uh, this is kind of like a tournament. They had four blocks, and the winner of each block would go on to advance to the finals at Crowning of a Champion. And Crowning of a Champion was a four-way match. So if you won your block, you earned the right to participate in the four-way match the next month in July. So this took place June 22nd, 2002. This took place the Saturday right after TNA's first weekly pay-per-view. So yeah, this is a pretty historical week in professional wrestling. Let's get down to it. The first round from Block A, we get Paul London versus Spanky. This is a very solid match, one of the better matches from the opening round. Pretty good stuff. Spanky ended up advancing, and very nice, fast-paced, athletic match. A lot of intensity. Next match, we got Johnny Storm versus Jody Fleisch. Jody Fleisch is the guy from Europe, from the UK. Actually, he's the light-skinned black guy. He's very high-flying. Does a lot of aerial moves, and yeah, he pretty much beat Johnny Storm in about 5 minutes. Nothing to talk about. A lot of the first round matches were really short and sweet, really nothing epic. So next round we get This is Block B. We get Scoot Andrews, the Black Nature Boy, versus Christopher Daniels. Before the match, Christopher Daniels announced that he was starting a group called The Prophecy, and the first member of The Prophecy was a valet named simply Luscious. So she came out to the ring. And then he had a match with the Black Nature Boy, Scoot Andrews. This lasted maybe 3 minutes, and he won with the best moonsault ever. So, so from there, the next match in Block B was AJ Styles versus Jerry Lynn. This is very good stuff. A very good match. You know, these two guys worked on the first first weekly TNA pay-per-view. So on that Wednesday. So here on Saturday, they had another match in Ring of Honor. And this really delivered. Just a lot of chemistry. This is a very athletic type of match. And AJ Styles ended up advancing with the Styles Clash. So next up, this is Block C. We got Biohazard versus American Dragon. This is actually the first match of the show. And Danielson just pretty much squashed him. I mean, it was a pretty friendly matchup, but it just didn't go too long. So next up, we get Doug Williams versus Jay Briscoe. Pretty decent match. It didn't last. Another one that just didn't last too long. Doug Williams is actually from the UK. He's actually in the European invasion staple in TNA right now. What are they called? The World Elite. Okay, yeah. So you can see him in TNA, and he has what's his finishing move? It's kind of like a rolling German thing. I think it's called the torture device. Okay, so he won with that. So next up, we get Block D. We get Low Ki and Prince Nana. Low Ki just kicked the shit out of Prince Nana, left him unconscious. Nothing to really talk about. Xavier versus Amazing Red. Pretty decent stuff. Amazing Red did some nice high-flying spots and put Xavier away, thank God. So, and then we get a women's match. We get Simply Luscious versus Sumie Sakai. Sumie Sakai. And this is the first women's match in Ring of Honor history. It was okay. I mean, it was short and sweet. Nothing to really talk about, though. And, yeah, so I'm here to finish up Road to the Title. I'm sorry about the break in between. So next up, we had a tag team, like a tag team scramble match. All the tag teams in Ring of Honor at the time. We had the Hit Squad, Natural Born Sinners, Divine Storm, Dunn and Marcos, SCT, Christopher Street Connection, and the Carnage crew. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like a cluster mess. This is a pretty good way to showcase all the tag teams in Ring of Honor had at the time, because obviously none of these guys could participate in the tournament. So, I mean, it was all right. Nothing special. So next up, we get now we get to the finals. The finals of Block A was Spanky versus Jody Fleisch. Not that long, but you know, this is a pretty good combination. We have two athletic guys out there. But, you know, Spanky ended up getting the win, like, in maybe under 5 minutes, so really nothing to talk about there. Then the finals for Block... next up, we had the finals for Block C, I believe. So then we had American Dragon Bryan Danielson versus Doug Williams. This is an excellent match. This was very short, but they packed a lot of action into the time that they received. for this match. Just a lot of hard-hitting action. A lot of judo influence moves. Doug Williams is big with the judo throws, and yeah, these two just stood out to each other. I thought it was great. Danielson actually kicked out of Doug Williams' finisher, which is the Chaos Theory. It's kind of like a rolling German suplex type of thing. Yeah, so that was great. And then they were just a lot. They were all going for leverage towards the end of the match. The end of the match was all about leverage. I wasn't really a big fan of the finish at first, but looking back on it, I had no problem with it. So Doug Williams ended up advancing to the four-man Ironman match at Crowning of a Champion. So we get this is the match of the night, and definitely one of the matches of the year. One of the most talked about Ring of Honor matches ever. This is Low Ki versus Amazing Red. I mean, this is just. I mean, the first minute of this match is. You'll never see anything like it. The crowd was just going crazy. I mean, it looked like a video game. These guys were just, I don't know what happened here, but these guys, they were just on, the fans just witnessed something special. It was just tremendous action and tremendous intensity. This is just great stuff. Low Ki and Red just had a great athletic match. Really stiff. Low Ki did the key crusher off the top rope to get the win. And yeah, this is amazing stuff. So next up we get the finals. We get AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels in the finals of Block B. So this was the main event. Very good main event. This is the best match Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles had in Ring of Honor. This is only the second match, they only had two matches, so I say this is the better of them. Yeah, I mean, not on the same level as their TNA stuff. This was kind of reminiscent of Against All Odds, where Danielson had him in that Japanese submission, where he locks his legs on AJ's head. I can't remember what the submission's called, but AJ was kind of bleeding the same way he was at Against All Odds. So that was good. This is pretty athletic, very very mat oriented. Danielson actually hit the last rights to get the win. So yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good Christopher Daniels AJ Styles match. I don't know. I just thought the show was really good. I mean, there's some bad parts about it. A lot of quick squash matches, but I just thought it was very easy to digest. You get a lot of nice, short and sweet one-on-one matches, and then you get the Low Ki Amazing Red match, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, AJ Styles, Jerry Lynn. What else is good on the show? Paul London and Spanky was good. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean. But, it was a pretty good title. I like the concept. So, at the Crowning of a Champion, Spanky advanced, Christopher Daniels advanced, Doug Williams advanced, and Low Ki advanced. So, the next month, there will be a four-way match, four-way Ironman match called Crowning of a Champion. Whoever got the most pinfalls in that hour will be crowned the new Ring of Honor champion. So, there it is. Road to the title. You can pick it up at ROHWrestling.com. They have plenty of copies. There's no reason why you can't get this in the $10 DVD sale. All right.